Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. You can call me T-Rex. If you're not new here, welcome back. So today we are going to be painting a rock, and as you could probably tell by the thumbnail, it is going to be a toilet paper roll to represent this quarantine and 2020 as the year of when everybody was stockpiling on toilet paper, taking it all from the stores. So I thought it would be a funny and a cute idea to paint a rock with a toilet paper roll on it. And yeah, so without further ado, let's just get right into the materials you're going to need to paint this adorable little rock. So you're going to need obviously your rock to paint on, and you're going to want to find a nice flat rock in the shape you want for your toilet paper roll. You're going to want your different colors of paint. I have white here for the toilet paper roll, obviously. You're going to want black, and I also have another color here for the mouth. And I also have a black paint pen here. The brand I like to use is Posca, so you can find these on Amazon. And this is going to help me just write the words I'm going to be putting on the sheet of toilet paper hanging down from the roll. So this is going to help me write a lot easier than with the brush painting with this, and detail the outline and stuff like that. You're also going to want your paintbrushes and a cup of water, and you're probably going to want to keep some paper towels off to the side as well. And then I also have these ball tip detailing tools just in case I need them. And then also you're going to want a pencil if you want to sketch out the design before you start painting. And then, just real quick, here is a rock that I did, just so you can kind of see. Yeah, so let's just get right into the tutorial. Alright, so I want my rock to be like this when it's painted on, so this is going to be right side up. I want it to be painted on like this in this position. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sketch on the design in pencil first, and then I'm going to go over it with my Posca paint pen, and then I'm going to start painting, and then at the end I'll go over it again just to define the lines on the edges. So without further ado, I'm just going to get started with sketching the design with my pencil, and let's get started. Alright, so now that I got my basic outline, I'm just going to be taking my Posca paint pen, and I am just going to be painting over the outline I just did, but with the paint pen. But yeah, so I'm just going to go over this whole outline with my paint pen, and I will see you guys when I am done with that. Alright, so I outlined my toilet paper roll with the black Posca pen, the black Posca paint pen, and now what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be taking my white paint now, and I'm just going to be painting on the sheet of toilet paper and coloring it in white. So without further ado, let's get started. So I am just going to begin by taking my white paint and shaking it up, and then pouring a very small amount, because a lot goes a long way, on this paper plate. So about that much. That's really all it's probably going to take. So I'm going to grab my paintbrush, and this is a bigger paintbrush, so I'm just going to use it for this bigger part. Alright, so we are just going to let this dry, and once the first coat is dry, we're going to come back and touch up any white areas that I think need to be touched up, and then we're going to go in with outlining the edges again, because as you can see, we kind of paint over them. And then we're going to add the face and the rest of the details. So I will see you then when this first layer is dry. So now that the first coat is completely dry, we're just going to be taking our paintbrush and applying a second coat. And now we're just going to define the lines once again with our paint pen. So now we're just going to let this dry, and we're going to come back and add the rest of the detail after it's all dry. Alright, so now that we have come to this point in the toilet paper roll, we are going to now add the hole on the roll that represents the brown paper roll holding all the toilet paper together. So what we're going to be doing first is we're going to be taking our pencil, and we're going to be just kind of tracing where we want the hole. Alright, so now that I have my hole about where I want it, I'm going to be taking my paint pen and I'm going to be tracing around it. Just like so. And then I'm just going to be coloring inside. More like painting inside, since it is a paint pen. Like that. And then I'm going to go over here and draw the two eyes. And then you can add anything you want on the sheet. You can leave it plain if you like. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2020 just to kind of remember 2020. Just like that. So now all we need to do is add the mouth. So I'm going to be taking this color right here, honeysuckle pink, and I'm going to be drawing on the last part of the toilet paper roll, and that is the mouth. just like that. So, if there's any other places you want to touch up on your toilet paper roll, feel free to do that, whether you want to touch up some of the roll around the hole or the sheet. But anyways, guys, yeah, so this is how I made this 2020 toilet paper roll rock. So if you're thinking about giving this a try, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already and you'd like to be. And I will see you all in my next video. See you next time!